So wait, 9, 8, 8? Okay.
Damn, don't humble me.
Wait,
'cause
so-
I don't care.
So you gave yourself the highest rating. Do you think you're the most attractive girl here at the table?
No, 100%. I don't think that.
Do you
I
want-
mean,
Just
Actually-
so would you say that that's insecurity?
actually, no, because like I'm not here to compare, but I do think highly of myself, and I would say that I consider myself a 9, and that's just
Do
what
you think that people who think highly of themselves, when that thinking of them thinking highly of themselves isn't warranted, would that be considered narcissism or possibly insecurity?
Oh my God, probably, but I don't. I mean, he just asked, what do
So
I view
can you
myself
be the
as,
most
and that's what I view myself
Wait,
as.
I'm sorry. Are you the most beautiful woman at the table?
Don't compare yourself.
From your perspective, are you the most beautiful woman at the table?
I think we're all equally beautiful.
That's not even possible.
Erroneous! Erroneous!
How could it even be possible to state that you guys, literally all of you, are night and day in looks from each other? You look completely different. You have different facial shapes, different body shapes, different shapes across the board. How is that even possible to say? It's like saying squares and triangles and circles are all the same thing. It makes no sense at all.
Right,
It's
but
like
you're thinking,
gibberish,
you're
right?
asking for now my opinion on how I
Yes,
view
your
other
actual opinion,
people.
your real opinion, not your Don't bullshit me.
I'm
The
not
truth.
bullshitting you. I'm just saying I think that I'm a fucking 9, and I do think that these women are beautiful. When she said she was a fucking 5 or 6, and I
So
was
they're
like,
all
damn, you
10s?
could have gave
Do
yourself.
you think it's just like the most beautiful women on planet Earth come to the whatever podcast? That they're just all gorgeous, all of them, every single one.
I'm sorry. Are
I'm
you
a
asking
great
me?
talent recruiter. Obviously.
Yeah, is it just so happened
These Victoria's Secret
that
models.
since almost every woman on the whatever podcast rates themselves close to a 9 or a 10, that Brian just so happens to be a recruitment genius who only finds the most beautiful
Very
women on
talented.
planet Earth to come to his podcast? Is that what you actually think? or-
Cream of the crop.
I don't think so. I think there's obviously this podcast is for for content purposes. Like you want to get a range of everything, and I don't think there is like if you see a hard 1 or 2, are you going to bring her on the show?
Yeah.
Of course, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So you bring
Yeah.
up everything. There's
Yeah.
no like,
Yeah, I
there's
think
no
it's hard.
disrespect.
Hang on. This is a great point.
Andrew, are you
What
being
if the
sarcastic?
what if the hard 1 or 2 rates themselves a 10? Are they?
Then that's what you see yourself as.
Yeah,
A
but
1 or-
is it true?
I don't know. I haven't seen a
Wait,
fucking
can you
1 or
rate
2.
me? Can you
Wait,
rate
wait,
me?
I'm sorry.
You
just
did- you gave
said
yourself a
that
5.
there-
I wouldn't
hang
have
on,
gave you a
hang on.
5.
You just said that there are 1s and 2s. This means that you, inside of your head, can categorize what a 1 or a 2 is. So
Of
if
how
that
you
is
see
true,
yourself, of how you see yourself. So Andrew, what I'm saying is, if
no,
you see
forget
yourself
about how you
as-
see yourself. I'm asking how you see them, not how
Oh.
you see you. I don't care how you see you. I'm asking how you see
I wouldn't
them.
fucking know. There is no 1 or 2s at the same table.
I didn't ask you if there was a 1 or 2 at the table. I asked you if you're the prettiest girl at the table by how you see them.
You looking at us crazy. I think that it's so interracial. You know what I'm saying?
I all look so different.
Like you guys all look so different and fucking fine. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
those are
bisexual
all
or
fine
anything,
points.
but I think you
It's
guys are
great.
a 10. I
It's
don't even know what a 10
fantastic
would
that
be.
you're
There's no
reiterating
such thing
all
as
of my
perfect,
points.
but I
They
would
all look
definitely
different.
say
They're all different races. They're all different shapes. They're all different sizes. Perfect. So from your perspective, your worldview, you, the person who is you, are you the prettiest girl at the table or not?
To say NA.
not applicable. I'm gonna keep. Look, we can agree to disagree, but no, I'm okay.
How are we gonna agree
Okay,
to
fine.
disagree
Do you
when
want
I
my
ask you a
answer,
fucking
Andrew?
question?
Do you want my answer, Andrew?
Yeah, but
Yes.
I wanted the answer to the question I asked, and the question I asked
Do
was,
you think you're the prettiest girl at the table?
So I'm going to ask the question again, and then you can go off on your crazy ass diatribe that has nothing to do with the question I asked. Obfuscate away from it, pretend like you didn't hear it, lie your ass off, but I'm going to ask it one more time. Are you the prettiest girl at the table? Now lie to me.
No.
Okay, then who is?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me look around. I'm just like, I can't really pinpoint that. I don't have an answer for that because I
You
think
just know that you're not it.
I know that there's a lot of beautiful women here, and I'm
But
saying
so you can judge that you're not the prettiest one there, but you can't judge the
because I
one
look
that
at
you think is the
myself.
prettiest
I
one.
look at
there.
myself in the mirror every day, but I wouldn't say you wanted my answer. That's my answer. I said no. So
Yeah, I agree with you. No, fine, sure, I agree with you from your perspective. No, you're not.
you agree with
But
me that
if
I'm
you
not the
can
cutest
judge
one at the table?
If you can judge, hang on, if you can judge all of the qualities that make it so that you're not the prettiest girl at the table, then you should be able to judge all the qualities of what makes the woman at the table who is the prettiest, the prettiest. So
Well,
who
You
is
don't
it?
have to answer that if you don't want to.
I mean, I don't because I'm like, well, fuck. If there was
Obviously.
guys around the table, I'd be like, yeah. But there's like girls, so I
yeah,
can't be
you're
like,
a girl's girl. You're not
I'm-
gonna say like,
I know
oh my
who the
god, like
prettiest
she
is.
is prettiest.
Yourself.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
baby.
So hang on.
Who
So
you
let's
gonna say,
back
Brian?
up real quick. If
From a
you
male's
can judge,
perspective.
if you can judge, I'm not the prettiest girl at the table, then you have some metric that you're using that makes you think that there's other girls there who are prettier than you. All I'm asking is for you to apply that same metric and tell me which one you think is the prettiest.
I would say like that's why I probably don't have a definite answer, and I like the way that you're like, making me think about it in depthly, and makes me want to change my answer because if I say no, you're making me pinpoint to a point of like figuring out who is the cutest, then or prettiest, whatever you say it. Then I would take it back and I'd be like, you know what? I am the prettiest at the fucking table.
Now I want to show you something. Can you tell me who the top 2 prettiest are?
It's a trap.
I mean, no. My answer remains the same. Hang
on. Can you tell me who the top 3 are?
No.
Top 4?
No.
You can't tell me who any girl
It's gonna
is.
insult someone,
But wait,
so-
No,
wait.
and I'm not here
Here-
to like try
wait,
to
hang on.
insult or not
Wait,
insult.
hang on.
I'm going to
I just
keep
wanna
it
ask you
honest.
this last question. I just want to ask you this last question. Can you tell me who the top 6 prettiest are?
1, 2, 3,
worse.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You're gonna insult someone.
No. I don't
No,
wanna-
you can't. Hang on. But if that's true, then how can you say that you're not the prettiest then?
Well, that's what I just literally said, that you make me think about my answer when you can't, like, okay, it's contradicting. You can't pick
Yeah,
somebody
it's
that's prettier than
contradicting. It
you.
makes no fucking sense at
So
all.
when I am
I just
saying-
gave you 6 options. You're the 7th. And you can't
Exactly.
tell me any of the girls who are prettier than you, but you're not the prettiest girl who's there.
But
Do you
this is why I
realize
say-
how f***ing insane that sounds to me? It sounds
But
like
this is what I
the
just said.
ultimate cope, the ultimate nonsensical cope, right? Makes no f***ing sense. Can you please make this make sense
Okay,
to me?
but like at the end of the day, I told you, okay,
Rate
you're
me.
right, and you can do that. Hold on, Brian, hold that tit. And what I'm saying is, I'm only saying, okay, you made me think about my answer, and I'm going to rephrase myself. Yes, I do think I'm the prettiest one at this table because that's how I see myself. So you can disregard everything else you say because I'm changing my answer because you made me think about it. So thank you, Andrew. Like, okay, I don't have somebody to pick, but if I can pin it point now, I see myself as a 9. You can ask me who's the prettiest one at the table. I'm the prettiest
Wait,
one
wait,
at the
wait.
table.
Rate me. No, rate.
Oh, chill. Hey, yo, pause.
I'm
sorry. Rate.
Rate me.
I was taking my drink. A 7.
So if we were dating, you would be settling,
Whoa.
looks wise.
Well, hold on.
You
Where
said
did
you were
that come
9.
from?
You were
Oh,
9.
hang on. If you're a 9.
Well, where
So
did
you're
this?
settling.
Well,
So-
what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm settling. I never
Looks.
once said that's how I see myself.
Right,
That's
right.
not
No,
how
yeah.
I see
No,
somebody else.
Yeah, that's totally fine. That is totally fine that you see yourself as a 9, but you see me as a 7. So if we were dating, you would be settling for me.
No, there wouldn't be settling because there'd be prior conversations and why, like,
What do you mean?
like we're sitting down. Okay, I think you're a 7, but you said if we were dating, I would know because we've never dated or we never
Wait,
like,
what?
you know what I mean? I can't put myself in that
Wait,
position.
Well, let's
to be that.
try this a different way. Let's
Like-
just see if you and I can actually level with each other. We can just level with each other. So let's say you and I were in that podcast. The podcast is done. Everybody has left. We're just sitting there. We're having some chit chat, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about when it came to this rating shit? Makes no sense. Clearly, you judged everyone at the table when you sat down, and they judged you too. And you know it's true. We all know it's true. Why wouldn't you just give an honest answer? Isn't the truth that the reason that you're having so much trouble giving an honest answer to this is just because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings?
Yes.
Isn't that really what's true?
No, I'm not even
Yes.
thinking that deep
No.
about it. I mean, do you have an opinion about it? Because you want to contradict me, but no, I don't want to. I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. All I'm saying is, no, I don't think that, and that's just how I am.
No.
You can think that I'm lying, but I'm not. Like
I do. I think that you purposely don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And so you feel like if you single somebody out and say they're the prettiest, it's going to hurt everybody else's feelings there, and so you refuse to do it. I literally think that that is what's going on right this second. Can you tell me with a straight face, look at me directly in the eyes and say, Andrew, that is definitely not what's going on. The truth
Andrew, there
is
is
that I'm just
definitely not that going
obfuscating
on. If
and
there was
lying
an
my
ugly
ass
girl at
off
this
and
table, I would
contradicting
have been
myself
like,
because,
meow, meow.
Andrew, the reason I'm doing it, Andrew, is because this is what I really think. Go ahead.
This is what I really think. There's no ugly girls at this table, and I even like foresaw because don't get
That's
me
not
wrong.
what I
I've seen a
asked
couple
you. That's not
videos
what I
of you
asked
guys
I
trying
didn't
to
ask you
like
if there was any ugly women at the table. That's not what I asked you. What did I ask you?
if I'm the prettiest at the table.
I asked you who's the prettiest. Is it you? You said no. So who the is it?
Rephrase. I definitely rephrased myself to being a yes. So you
So
ran
you
it back
did the
twice.
prettiest, so what
This is
makes
the
you the
third
prettiest
time
girl
for
at the table?
clarification. I said
So
yes.
what makes you the prettiest? What makes you the prettiest?
I f***ing just said the 9. That's how I see myself. Like that's
What
how
does that
I
mean?
see
That doesn't fucking mean anything. I see myself as the king of France. Am I the fucking king of France?
No, but if that's how you see yourself, then
Myself
Delulu
as
the way.
I see myself as the God Emperor of all that I survey. I am the God Emperor of the Whatever podcast. I am the God Emperor of Santa Barbara. Is that true?
Well, that's how you see yourself.
Oh, so then it's true. As long as I see myself
It's
as the
your
God
opinion.
Emperor of Santa Barbara, therefore I am.
It's your opinion.
No, well, don't shut down. Don't be a brat
Whoa,
and
shut down,
Engage with
brat.
what's being
Oh,
asked. Engage with
wow,
what's being
brat
asked.
and shutting down.
Is it
It sounds a
true?
little
Is it true that I am the God
egotistic,
Emperor of Santa
don't you
Barbara
think?
if I see myself as that? Is that true?
I think she's the fucking prettiest. Like what they said. Shit. Shit. Make room. Say hi.
Like
Rat?
anything to
You fucking
avoid
rat?
answering any question. Can you just answer my question? Is it true that if I say I'm the God Emperor of Santa Barbara, that I am?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Because that's something that you say. Is it
Yeah,
factual?
so then it's true.
100%
It's true 'cause
it's
I
not.
say it.
Whatever you say, you're entitled to your opinion, but that doesn't mean it's true. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
right.
you think.
It doesn't mean it's true. You're entitled to your opinion, but it
Right.
doesn't
So if I
make
think
it
that
true.
I'm a 9 and you don't think that it's true, then that's fine. But I think that I'm a 9. The question referred to is how you see yourself. What would you rate yourself? Break it down, dissect it. That's what it means.
That's what we're doing right now. We're breaking it down and dissecting it. And so that we're asking you, if you're a 9 and nobody else is rating themselves as a 9, are you delusional? That's what the rating system
Am I delusional? Let's ask the table. Am I delusional for thinking that I'm a fucking 9?
the table, like you, is going to lie and say that you're not, even though we've just established that almost everybody here will lie to not hurt somebody else's feelings. So let me ask the table then, just to humor you. Is she a 9? Raise your hand if she's a 9. Go ahead. Lie to me. Yeah.
So you want a hand raise or you want to go one by one?
Yeah, one by one.
I don't think you're a 9, but I don't think that's bad. It's not a bad thing.
Right. I mean, we didn't ask how bad or good it is. He's just asked,
Yeah.
like, do you think I'm a 9 or not?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.